another piece of trim work out of the way.
Good morning, everyone. We are back down at the new cabin here by the pond. I just want to give you guys a quick update on what we've done here. Today is Sunday. We worked on that skirting a great deal yesterday, dodging the rain showers, and it's a little damp down here and a little muddy, so we'll give it a couple days to dry out, and then we'll come back and get started on finishing off the skirting and doing a little landscaping. We put up a small fence on the far left-hand side of the cabin just because I had the material and liked the idea. The landscaping in the back and on this side will be an effort to kind of take your eye away from that big billboard side of the building. Skirting helps, but when we get plants in there, it'll just, divert your eye and make it look a little bit more normal, a little bit better view. We're going to bring our landscape material out probably just a couple of feet short of those bags, and I've got those bags out there just to prevent the erosion from the bank. We were expecting a big storm to wash up under the cabin, and the skirting is there and the gravel is up underneath it to keep this Alabama red clay from splashing onto everything and making a total mess. So those two things are done. Give you a quick view as we go down the hill. Let me say one other quick thing. I'm really pleased with the fact that we didn't just waste a lot of material. There are a few cutoffs, but estimated it, bought it, and used it to a pretty fair, accurate level. I'm very happy with that. That's not usually how I work. This, of course, is going to be my favorite spot right there on that corner, overlooking that view. And in that view, you can see our new dock. I decided to go in and put that in while the water was down. It's so much nicer not being out in waders trying to put posts in the ground. We'll probably extend that deck a little bit. There may be a step down onto the deck. However it works out with the planning stage, we'll get that done. It's just a dock here close to the cabin so the kids can feed the fish or maybe just go fishing. So that one was pretty simple, pretty easy to do. Our other dock, you've seen many times. It was my former favorite place. It's more of an effective tool. I can lie down on that dock and clean out my drain, which is that wire basket right in front. The drain pipe opening is right at the top of that thing. And I can clean it out to keep the pond from overflowing, which is not something I'm worried about today. And then you just want to keep it off that emergency spillway over there in that corner. Show you something that also worked out really well this week were the steps to the cabin. Again, my friend came over van and just knocked these steps out. He just has great vision. He can imagine a project and just do it. Something that I struggle with. We put those steps in, he cut the rails. I'm really good at the labor part, he's good at the thinking part. So we're a good combination. And we will replace that center step. We ran out of 2x12s. We'll put a 2x12 on that later on. And we'll also put some 1xs behind those steps just to block off those openings and make sure that you can't see up under the cabin. Let's see what else we did out here. The other thing I learned about trim, the trim really helps hide your bad corners when you're doing skirting. And I can tell you, I thought the skirting thing would be just about the simplest thing in the world. Way too much measuring and cutting and accuracy demands for me. I'm not really good at that part of the building process. Later on, we will get our gravel in front of the steps. We'll make sure and level that up a little bit better. We're going to put some bushes. I would think we'll probably put some lava plants down here on this bank, maybe even a few butterfly bushes, something to bring some color. We're going to have color from our new bed across the lake, so we'll just try to dress this side up a little bit. We'll just do it slow and easy and kind of figure out what's going on. The only thing we have in the ground now are the Rulia plants. Now they've died back for winter, so they're kind of hard to see, but they're in a line along that gravel. In the next few days, we'll let things, like I say, dry out. Then we'll come down, put our matting down, put our mulch down, and get the landscaping in mind. We may go on and transfer a few plants just to get a head start on spring. We just have to let that be. I have some sand over here. I might put a line of bricks along the border, just to kind of outline the beds. I'm not sure I want to do that. I'll have to just wait and see how it looks. I may buy a few and just do a small section and see what it looks like. Then later on, we'll move inside the shed. It has a solid wooden floor. It's not press board, it's not plywood, it's a harder plank. I don't know what it is actually. But I'll probably put something, either one-bys or some sort of manufactured flooring over it. Then we're going to put either insulation or foam board insulation inside. And we're going to finish off the interior with siding. It's a cabin down by a pond, so it's not a place for sheetrock. We'll just do something a little bit rough, or a little bit rustic, and kind of get the interior dressed up a little bit. The gardens, you can see what we call the large vegetable garden right here by my burn pile. It's getting close to time to start working on a little soil prep. Same for the garden right beside it. That's usually watermelons and squash go in there. And then of course, just on the other side of that red building, we have the new sweet corn field. And we put it up there because we have access to water. Before we close out, take a little look here. That's why we call it Blue Sky Farms. It is just an unbelievable, gorgeous morning. Have a little bit more winter time to deal with, but that's okay. Seasons are the seasons. Spring will be here before you know it, and we'll get busy planning things. But until we move to some of these other projects or find something else interesting to do around here, I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend and a good week. So for now, we are out of here. Take care. See ya.